A quote from Abhinava in his book, The Tantra Sara, that pure, unlimited consciousness, transcending all principles of reality that are limited by nature, alone is the supreme reality. That, namely that pure, unlimited consciousness, is the establishment of all things. That is the vital essence of the universe. By that, the universe lives and breathes, and I am that alone. Thus, I embody the universe while also transcending it. 10-minute meditation that the Tibetan Buddhists call shamatha. Relax into your posture. Ensure that your base is firm and stable. Allow the spine to be long and straight. And allow the hands to rest in the lap or on the knees or in a cosmic mudra. With your eyes gently open, if that's your practice, or with your eyes closed. Bring your awareness, all pervasive, utterly encompassing, and thus like the sun, to your present experience. Observe how the present seems to just leap into life. Allow your awareness to be filled with the physical sensations of the physical body. It's as if all at once, all the lights of the world were to come on. Pulsating, reverberating, vibrating. And now move from all-encompassing awareness to the ray of light we call attention. Bring your attention to your navel and imagine a line stretching from your navel to your nostrils. On the in-breath, allow the breath, rather the attention to follow the breath upward from the navel to the nostrils. On the out-breath, observe as we move from the nostrils to the navel. In-breath takes your attention upward along that imaginary line, that central channel. Down breath carries the attention down to the navel. In breath. Out breath. In breath. Out breath. Now come to your nostrils and select whichever nostril is more open to rest your attention on. Whichever nostril is more open invites you to place and rest your attention on a particular point just inside the nostril, a point that is especially alive with sensation. Throughout the rest of this meditation, hold your attention right here. Observe the light, feathery, velvety quality of the sensations. Make your attention continuous. Allow the breath to be relaxed. Allow the physical body to continue relaxing. Allow the attention to be more and more gently, yet persistently stable as it rests right here on this single point. Gentle bow. Okay, if you need to move your legs, feel free to do so. Gently adjust your posture if that feels needful. As you're doing so, stay right here. If you need a koan, don't answer it. Simply gently ask, who is breathing right now? Who is it that is breathing? If you find any more fidgets, go ahead and fidget for one moment longer. Now settle back into your seated posture. If I am being honest with myself, then I must admit that I do not know myself. That I am, this I know. But who or what I am, this I know not. For it is only in this way that I can want to know myself, can want to know who or what I truly am. And when I want above all else to know myself, I can begin finally and in earnest to inquire into who I am. Only now can a pathway open up for us today. To get our inquiry underway, we will follow two principles. The first one states, whatever it is that I perceive can't be me. In this dialogical meditation, the word perceive will be used quite liberally to express seeing, touching, hearing, experiencing physical sensations, remembering, thinking, anticipating, and so on. Perceive will mean any cognitive faculty or any physical sense. Again, whatever I perceive can't be me. Therefore, I can drop it and continue the inquiry. The second principle. I am the source of any perception whatsoever. Specifically, but not only, of the thought or utterance I. I am the source of any perception, most especially of the rising of the thought or utterance, I. I am perceiving a tree. Is it not clear right now and in the ordinary sense that whatever I am perceiving, I cannot be, and I am perceiving a tree, and therefore I am not this tree? In fact, is it not immediately clear that I, in the ordinary sense, am not any physical object in the apparent world? Trees, stones, rivers, quasars, galaxies, viruses, and so on and so on. Moreover, I am not any significant other whenever I perceive this significant other. Is it not immediately clear that in virtue of being the one who perceives, and in virtue of the fact that whoever or whatever is perceiving is not the same as the perceived, I cannot be this significant other? In fact, in the ordinary sense, I am no other being, no other person, no other sentient being whatsoever. Therefore, I am neither an object nor an other. Surely a whisper appears, and that whisper says, this is because whoever I am in here. In here. Yes, but what does in mean? Truly. Allow any physical sensation to arise, and in this case, use your power of attention to perceive it. Are you this physical sensation? Whatever it is that you perceive cannot be you. Therefore, drop it and continue the inquiry. Do you see that no physical sensation whatsoever can be you? Allow your mind to call forth any physical organ. Use your imagination. Imagine the stomach, the internal intestines, the spleen. Ask yourself, am I the spleen, the stomach, the gallbladder, the large intestine, the small intestine, the heart, the lungs, and so on? If I perceive it in the form of imagination, I cannot be it. Therefore, let it fall away. It will not answer the question of who I am. Don't get hung up here. The heart may be necessary for the continuation of the existence of the gross physical body, but our inquiry has to do with the nature of who we are, not with the persistence of the physical body. Ask yourself, am I any collection of physical organs? If I can perceive in the form of imagination or in the form of memory, or indeed from looking at a scientific textbook at said organ, is it not clear that whatever I perceive out in front is not me? For whoever I am is somehow or other out in back. In fact, I am the source of all that I perceive. If I am not any physical sensation, if I am not any collection of physical sensations, if I am not any physical organ, and if I am not any collection of physical organs, can I see right now that I am not the physical body? After all, to whom does the physical body appear in the first place? To whom? If it is said that I am in here, it cannot be said that in here means identical with the body or inside the body. Unless one hangs on to the idea that I am the mind. We turn to this matter now. Am I the finite, limited mind? An important Buddhist sutra, the Diamond Sutra, states, mind arises, but I do not abide. Mind only ever arises in the form of thought or in that of feeling. Let us inquire more deeply then, starting from this standpoint. Allow any thought whatsoever to arise in your direct experience. Understand that you are the one perceiving this thought. Therefore, it cannot be you. Realize that whoever or whatever you are the source of this perception, the perception of this thought. Allow another thought, whatever its content, to arise. Understand that the thought arises coming out in front. Who is the one abiding out and back? Allow a third thought to arise, witnessing it out in front. Do you see that it is ephemeral while you remain out and back? You perceive it as it disappears. Who is the source of all perception? What goes for these three thoughts goes for all thinking, regardless of content. I am not thought. I am not thinking. I'm not even the thinker. Allow any emotion to arise. You may need to use your memory here. Could be sadness, or gladness, or anger, or frustration, or regret, and so on. Can you see right now that you are not this emotion? For whatever it is that you perceive cannot be you. Therefore, discard it and continue the inquiry. Allow another emotion, whatever it is, to arise. Now it's gone. Who is it that remains? In its presence, I am, and in its absence, I am. Who is it? Who is it that remains? What is the presence beyond all temporary absences and temporary presences? Is it not immediately clear to you now that whoever it is that you are, you cannot be the finite, limited mind? Mind is nothing but rising phenomenon and falling phenomenon, rising and falling. There must be one able to witness mind rising and mind falling. Thus, the Diamond Sutra. Mind arises, but I do not abide. The question immediately rises, who is this I that abiding as itself does not abide in the presence of mind? Therefore, if I am not the physical body, and if I am not the subtle body, namely the limited, finite mind, then who am I? I accept that I am the source of all perceptions of world, of physical body, of mind. Yet, what is this source? Go more deeply into your direct experience right now. Sink ever so deeply into yourself. At the same time, blossom open. And what is it that is evident right now in experience? It is that there is a field of energy or prana or chi be wide open to this field of open, vibrating energy. Inquire, for example, does this energy have a top? Does this energy have a bottom? Does this energy have a limit in the forward direction? Is there a limit to this energy in some backward direction? In fact, while dropping the residue of the physical body as an alleged locus from which to continue the inquiry, ask yourself, is there any limit to this energetic field whatsoever? Is it vast? Is it, as the Upanishad says, vaster than vast? Is it close? Is it what is there also said, closer than close? Are there any forms detectable, or is it formless in direct experience? Is there any discernible shape, or is it shapeless? Does it have an odor, a flavor, a taste, a smell? Or is it devoid of all of these qualities? This field of energy is beyond and prior to the rising and utilization of the physical senses, touch, smell, taste, and so on. And it is also prior to the arising of any cognition, any conception, shape, form, limit, space, time. The experience now may be one of well-being or subtle joy or buoyancy, maybe one of welcoming, of openness. And yet we cannot end the inquiry right here. For if I can perceive this vast field of energy, then it too cannot be me. Therefore, let me also let it fall away. For whoever or whatever I am, I must be the source of whatever I perceive, no matter how subtle the perception may be. Ask yourself right now, therefore, who is the one contemplating or observing or witnessing or perceiving this energy? Who is it that sees all this subtle energy still out in front? Allow this question, who am I, or what am I, to wash all over everything. Be the question, for the question is about the questioner, oneself. Merge completely with the question, who am I? To inquire into myself is to abide as myself. Therefore, let me abide right here as my non-conceptual, non-perceivable, non-sensible self. At any time, if mind arises and wanders, realize that I am not mind. If physical senses arise and seek to grab onto objects, sight, or sound, realize that I am not the physical senses, nor am I the body. Return to abiding completely as yourself. Repose in yourself. We must be very subtle at this point in our inquiry, for what may be clear in direct experience is that there can be a tendency to abide in the subtlest of perceptions of some subtle object, which nonetheless is out in front. Therefore, without moving 1 inch, sink backward into yourself. Shift ever so gently without moving 1 centimeter back into yourself. Who am I will not be answered by anything so subtle as a subtle perception. Be right here while falling into the openness. While surrendering unto the openness. Drop all seeking, yet quiver with the question, who or what am I? I am not a physical sensation. This we have established. I am not the operation of any sense organ. This too we have established. I am not any thought about the past or the present. I am not a field of energy. I'm not even the awarer set over and against some object of awareness. Let it all go and ask again, who absolutely still, fundamentally unmoving, utterly non-conceptual, completely beyond all sensibility am I? Stay right here and sink back still. In short, who is ever behind it all? Palms pressed gently together around the heart space. Gentle bow. Okay, right here while stretching your legs if that's necessary. Just for a moment. Hold on to the question, who is moving or who is really unmoving amidst all the movements. Any adjustments occur in the foreground of experience. Abide as yourself as any physical adjustments are made. Imagine beautiful, radiant, life-giving divine light, perhaps in the form of the sun, in front of the physical body and above the physical body. Receive this light into the heart space, which is about 2 finger lengths to the right of the center line and opposite the physical heart. Experience the life-giving and life-affirming radiant light in the heart space. And then let that light fill the physical body from the top of the head down to the tips of the toes, so that everything is utterly filled with this beautiful, life-affirming light. Now let everything be light. Everything entirely, the single reality. Allow the physical body to dissolve as everything is felt as light. Let that light now return to the heart space and dwell there as we bring our palms above the heart space and into pressed palms. This is from the 4 yearnings of Tibetan Buddhism. You can quietly repeat it after me or simply let it soak in. May I be free from enmity, that is from hatred, ill will, and the like. May I be free from affliction, all afflictions. May I be free from anxiety. May I be happy and well. As you hear this, as you repeat it gently, observe and feel the heart open more and more. May my loved ones be free from enmity. May they all be free from affliction. May all of them be free from anxiety. May each and every one of them be happy and well. May my neighbors, indeed anyone I meet, be free from enmity. May they be free from affliction. May they be free from anxiety. May they be happy and well. And now we come to enemies and rivals. Anyone you have tended to strongly dislike. Let the heart, if it can, continue to open. May my enemies and rivals and those I've tended to strongly dislike be free from enmity. May my enemies be free from affliction. May they be free from anxiety. May they be happy and well. And now all beings. May all beings be free from enmity. May all beings be free from affliction. May all beings be free from anxiety. May all beings be happy and well. May all beings be free from suffering. May all beings realize their true nature. May all beings be filled with peace, wisdom, love, and boundless contentment.